Now, if you hold yourself strongly and powerfully enough people will want to invest in who you are as a human being, in your thoughts, your ideas, and they value what you've got to bring to this world. How do you impact millions of people? You don't just have a vision. You surround yourself with the power of the people out there who are begging for opportunity. Now, if you are a visionary entrepreneur, you will understand that what I say, that we have unlimited possibility, unlimited opportunity, unlimited potential. That is the vision of what an entrepreneur should always be like. And a lot of people say, well, those are beautiful words. How do you implement it? Easily. Easily. Firstly, you make a decision and you make the choices that actually surround your decision to remove what does not work in your life, remove the self-limiting beliefs, retrain your mind, your subconscious mind and your mindset, affirm who you are and what you deserve, affirm that you're a person of quality, affirm that you're a leader, affirm that you deserve the best. And when you can get that strongly in your mindset, nobody can stop you. You will be unstoppable, unbelievable. You are unleashing, you're unraveling your potential.
Your business grow? When surveyed, about 90% of business leaders
You're sharing your
admit that
talent
their
with the people
CRM
around you.
isn't.
And when you look at it from that point of view, suddenly you realize, whoa, I'm sitting on a threshold filled with possibility, and all I've got to do is make a decision. That is what I did. I made a decision. I made a decision that I will never work for anybody, that I will never earn a salary for anybody, and I will never be in the receiving end of somebody else's dream. I will pursue it from the age of 18. I've never worked for anybody. And yet now, as I sit in front of you, I can honestly say to you, it's been a stunning journey. It's been a powerful journey. There have been highs and lows, ups and downs, but I do not regret it because I know my worth and I have a vision for where I'm heading. And as an entrepreneur, I want to share that vision with every single person. And I'm going to take a break now when I come back on our radio station, I want to entice you to like and share this with the people around us. You're listening to IBGR.network, and I'll catch you guys in a few minutes.
Most common cause for that?
Network. I'm excited to be with you once again because I realize that we are talking into the visionary entrepreneur, and I'm getting excited about this topic because it is a really powerful, awesome topic. And I just love talking about vision. I find it to be the most intriguing thing that I've ever come across that helps to challenge my thinking and my mindset. So when I look at the different areas of what a compassionate person does as a leader, as a visionary entrepreneur, where does compassion fit into all of this? And I realized, hey, why not share with you a snippet of what I wrote in the value of compassion? Now, what's exciting about the value of compassion is that it began to roll out in Lebanon and it sparked a trend. There are people right now who are embarking on a values-based leadership program that was Global Priority Solutions, who are based in Ohio, USA. Now, Jan Roberts and myself are values-based leadership specialists. And because of the work that we saw that they were doing, Jan actually went to Guatemala with a team of the John Maxwell specialists as well, and entrepreneurs and people who volunteered. And using values, they were able to touch the lives of over 19,000 people in a week. Now, values is a powerful way to build vision. When you understand your value and you see other people as valuable, you will then value them differently. They will feel valued for who they are. And so what I did is I decided, based on what he's been doing and the impact he's had around the world, he inspired me. And because of that, I wrote the value of compassion. I looked at the pain and the suffering of the people in our country, in South Africa. I looked at where people were hurting. I looked at where businesses were coming apart. I looked at where people were living in hope, but did not have the coping mechanisms, the skills, the tools, or the techniques to add value to other people in the way that they needed to because they lacked resource. And so when I looked at it, I realized, man, we need compassion. And not just compassion for the human experience. We need self-compassion. Now, a visionary entrepreneur understands this. A visionary their daily lives, their daily habits, their intentions that they want to always add value to other people. So when I look at it, my greatest insight into why as an entrepreneur we need to be a visionary. And my answer is this, because your vision can impact the quality of millions of lives. And if that doesn't scare you, nothing else will, because your vision needs to be so powerful and beautiful and incredible. It does not have to scare you. I've heard people say that your vision's got to be so huge that it's going to scare you. My vision doesn't scare me. It inspires me. It encourages me. It entices me to be more, to do more, and to grow more. Now, surely a vision should be one that comes from a basis of love and thoughtfulness. It should flow with kindness. It should flow with the ability to not be judged. Surely a vision that everybody wants to feel comfortable with. And so when you think about it, whatever your vision is, whether it is to help to uplift a family, that is a powerful vision. And I commend you for it. If it is to build a product that's going to help alleviate who are starving, people who don't have running water, I commend you. If you have a conquer space, you see, at the end of the day, your vision limited to which level one of the excerpts I wrote in The Value of Compassion, which is part of my book, I wrote that a compassionate person connects, understands, and accepts people for who they are and where they're at in their journey. They then entice them to grow to the next levels of excellence in their personal and business lives. They do this by adding value in every way to guide, support, and share expertise to help that person in a meaningful way. So when we want to look at the way a compassionate person adds value to people, you're going to start to see that they're not limited in their ability to touch the lives of any person. When you walk out the door, your vision should be one that is so powerful that your energy touches the life, that you're in front of you and your presence is felt by every person who sees you. So no matter where you're at, you realize the ability to touch the lives of people. Now, isn't that a beautiful, simple vision? And all I'm doing is I'm talking about your energy as a human being. Now, self-worth, self-development, self-esteem, self-motivation, all of that is talking to your own self-growth. So when you look at all of these various areas, you realize, how does intentional listening play a role in your life? You see, to listen intentionally, you will see what people are not saying. And that is what a visionary entrepreneur will do. Exactly like a compassionate leader of influence. You will be able to see what people are not saying. And that is a powerful state to be in, because you will understand people's pains. And because of that, you are able to alleviate it by providing the thoughtfulness of your words, the adjustment of your body language, the ability to understand and communicate effectively with people. And that is what intentional listening does for you. When you look at new ideologies and the role demands that we play in an ever-changing environment, we realize what impact affects an entrepreneur. Every from political, social, physical, emotional, and also the field of information sharing. All of that impacts us as entrepreneurs. So if you had a powerful vision, understand this. All of those areas will affect you only if you are thinking about it. Now, if you are so focused, if you are powerfully focused on your own vision, all of those things will be around you, but it will never impact you as greatly as it does everyday people. You see, because at this point, you have chosen to step up and to challenge yourself and deal with life as it happens. And this is why visionary entrepreneurs are not limited by these circumstances, the people around them, the things that said to them, or anything that is meant to limit their beliefs or hold down their potential. Nobody can dampen your spirit unless you allow them to. And so when we look at it from a different point of view, we realize that realigning our thinking only comes to us when we leave behind the old and we embrace the reality that our current situation gives to us. Now, letting go of the old, I'm talking about old thinking. I'm talking about old mindset. When I say realities, I'm talking about you're sitting, you're doing, you're still trying to products and services into a changing market. Know the difference. And then also understand that part of all of these environments, you're going to have to challenge beliefs around culture, religion, politics, and policies that can hinder the global demands on educational concepts, teaching methodologies, and 4IR. Listen, this is all here. It's here right now. So what are we going to do to upgrade our thinking? That's an imperative one to think about. It's an important one. So demanding excellence from our personal beliefs to realign our subconscious belief systems and creating a thirst for new knowledge is how we will do this. This is how we will realign our thinking and our vision and understand that we are worth more and we deserve more. So when I look at my time, I realize right now, once again, that we need to go on another short 2 to 3 minute break. But when we return, we're going to be talking about a lot more juicy information that I've got lined up for you. But in the meantime, join us and become part of our Insiders Network by going to our website, www.ibgr.network. Download our show notes and the podcast, and I will catch you again live in a few minutes on our radio show.